St. Paul Lutheran Church has been a part of the Ft.Worth landscape since 1893. The congregation was established by German-speaking families who had church services at the Spring Palace until their first church building at Hemphill and Vickery was completed in 1896. After outgrowing that location, the congregation built a second church at May and Cannon in 1919. By 1952, having outgrown that building as well, the congregation felt God's direction to move and build a larger church.
And it's all just transpired from one thing to another, and until we have the beautiful building we have now. And of course, with the newer additions to it, makes it that much more pleasing to the eye and everybody else seeing it. And the large work, it spreads out. We can reach more people.
The congregation bought a piece of land that was barren and ugly on a hill next to a freeway, land that no one else wanted. The congregation was determined to build a larger church with room to grow and with plans to open a Christian school. With groundbreaking in December 1953, construction began on what was later called the Beacon on the Hill. 80 members of St. Paul's Lutheran Women's Service League waited on tables at the Hotel Texas and earned over $4,000, which was put toward construction costs. That phase of the new St. Paul Lutheran Church was completed and dedicated in October of 1954 with an elaborate and well-deserved celebration. Over the next 30 years, classrooms, a gym, and other neighborhood buildings were added to the campus. Ermi Threet tells us a little about that.
The second major expansion included the gym, the balcony. The balcony originally was not enclosed like it is now, neither did we have the kitchen. And then also included were some more Sunday school rooms. The third major expansion was 2 levels of large classrooms that were built on top of the gym, and also the bridge that connects the gym to the church.
The church continued to grow and attract people of different races, cultures, and backgrounds with the ability to help others.
So I do believe without the support from the members of St. Paul, who actually gave me tutored me to be able to do well on my GED and continue with my education, who have given me some moral encouragement to move on, and who have fed me when I first came to America. I didn't even have money to pay for myself or pay for the food. I would credit my success up to this point, if I should call it success, I would credit it to St. Paul.
Everyone was in awe that God chose St. Paul Lutheran to expand his ministry, and that the sign by the freeway would touch so many lives. In 2003, the pastors, church council, and congregation felt directed by God to develop the Master's plan to grow and expand the church family and to continue to reach out to the community and beyond. 3 years ago, Compelled by His Love evolved out of this plan. And led by God, we took the leap of faith for an ultimate $9 million building program to expand the St. Paul campus. God also provided numerous opportunities to expand with purchases of property we didn't think would be possible. He then led us to reach off of the church campus into the community and set up the Summit west of Ft.Worth in Aledo. The Summit has become a magnet in attracting former and new members to be involved in an exciting new ministry.
Being out here in Aledo is a fantastic way of bringing a ministry of Word and Sacrament out to Parker County. And we're just excited to be part of that and be part of the Build Life campaign.
We've been coming to the Summit ever since it started. We had been going downtown to St. Paul for a long time, and we love St. Paul. We love the people and the leadership, and we were really happy to see a branch of St. Paul out here so that we could worship closer to home.
Well, we started coming to Summit about 2 years ago, and Matt had been a member of St. Paul. We were engaged, and just really fell in love with the people here. I think the sense of community and just belonging and care was a big draw for us. And something about the service, I think both of us just knew the first day that we were here that this is where we were supposed to be.
St. Paul is serving members from over 60 different zip codes, and the school, a 2006 nationally recognized Blue Ribbon school, is helping students and their parents learn more about God's loving grace through Jesus Christ.
My husband and I came to know St. Paul's from looking for a school for our son, Gabe. He, my husband and I, we both grew up in Catholic church, and we had looked for various different Catholic schools, and it didn't work out. It was frustrating, but then we came upon St. Paul's, and we really thought it was a good school for our son. So final deciding factor was one day my husband in church, he turned and told me, he goes, "I think this is the church for our family."
In 2007, construction for the master's plan began. And now, with building expansion nearing completion, we began the Build Life campaign to aggressively pay off the balance of the building debt, purchase new land for growth, start new summits, and take God's mission into the community. St. Paul Lutheran Church and School. We've been through some exciting times, with many more to come. God is surely in this place. Let us continue to encourage one another and build each other up.